So our goal here is to grow a 4-limbed open-centered tree, and again, we're taking inventory. Let's go branch by branch. Here you can see where I made the pruning cut at planting. And with all these limbs, we cut them back about 1/2 of their length. And you can see the resultant growth, maybe 15 inches here. That's pretty good. I'm going to make a few cuts as we go to clean the tree up a bit. And what I want is a singular growth. I want all the flow of water and nutrients going to one outlet, so I won't keep these laterals here. So that's it. The reduction of that lateral is probably going to add 6 inches, 8 inches to the growth of this over the course of the summer. Okay, let's move on to the next branch. This branch here, here's the pruning wound, and here, and here are 3 shoots that grew. And again, I want only 1. We can worry about laterals later in the life of the tree. The goal now is to extend the primary branches as much as we can. And this is pretty good growth, 15, 18 inches a couple months in the season. The total wished for growth is, well, you have to have high growth goals for your trees in the first year or 2. So I like this to be 3 or 4 feet long, and I'm trustful that it will be. Okay, let's move over here and look at the 3rd branch. Again, the pruning wound is here. The resultant growth 1 and 2. I'm going to be consistent and just keep 1. It's a little more vigorous, going up and out. I like it. Okay, these 3 branches presented themselves in a fairly straightforward manner, and we dealt with them in a classical manner, and yet we wanted a 4th branch over here, and there was a weak branch here that I cut back quite a bit. You can see the pruning wound here. Sometimes by cutting a branch back quite a bit, you can invigorate it, and it did, sort of. I got this growth and this growth. But in a comparative sense, these are weak. But look, unbidden, a bud grew this branch here, and this is more on a par with these other ones, and it's really nicely placed equidistant from its adjacent branches and heading up and out at a good angle. So I'm going to say a fond farewell to that branch there. So now we have a 1, 2, 3, 4-armed tree, 4-limbed tree, branches growing up and out, and branches of about approximate equal vigor. And this bodes well, again, for meeting our high expectations for growth goals for the season. I would like to make one little more adjustment on this. You can see this wooden spreader here. That was initially to spread these branches. Perhaps we can take this out and just gently move these 2 branches a tick apart. And doot, 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 doot. I'm happy with that. Again, we're growing up and out and into the light. We expect to have at least this much growth by the end of the season. Next winter we'll make heading cuts, and that'll cause laterals to form here. The following year we'll have some nice yummy apricots on this tree.